Hi, help me. I don't know who we are. Hey there. It's Jody and Rod from Road FS.
Rod is
podcast.
having an identity crisis.
I'm not having an identity crisis. I know who I am. So this is Rod and this is Jody. We are again at the Southern Detailers Conference 2023 in Louisville, Kentucky. And we are here with Mike Steele from
Croftgate USA.
That's it.
So let's talk to you guys. You guys are local, sort of.
We're out of Charlotte, North Carolina, actually. That's where our manufacturing facility is. We originally started in Hollywood, Florida, and moved up to North Carolina about 6 years ago.
Okay.
Wow. So you and I had a really good conversation yesterday, kind of about how Croftgate has come into the industry. And so let's talk a little bit, because I don't think there's a lot of people aren't familiar with the Croftgate brand. So let's talk about kind of your genesis into the detailing industry, and then we can talk about you guys have quite a lineup of products
we
too.
sure do.
So.
Back in 2009, we started manufacturing the car care products. Our parent company is a printing operation. They make supplies for the printing industry, and they've been in business since the 1950s.
Wow.
And in 2008, 2009, the owner of the company says, well, we're cleaning all this surface in the printing industry. We should be able to do something for the automobile industry. So that's how Croftgate was born. We started coming up with some different products. We started with a waterless car wash, a tire shine, and an all-purpose cleaner. And we started, although the plant was in Hollywood, Florida, I lived in Mooresville, North Carolina.
Okay.
So I would go do a car show and literally set up a TV tray with these three products on it, and then I would sell that little car show. So we were a grassroots company. We would sell to 10 people. They'd go tell 10 people about it, and then we kind of grew from there. And since 2009, in the North Carolina area, we were well known. Mooresville, Kannapolis, Charlotte, and that's kind of how we got started. 2011, we decided to go to SEMA. So we went there, and as we're presenting our waterless car washes, we came out with a few other paint sealants, some leather cream, leather care, stuff like that. So we're building our brand, and we kind of got looked at funny because waterless car wash don't work. And so we kept pushing. And, now everybody today has a waterless car wash. So we've been around, like I said, since 2009, and these buzzwords keep hitting the industry. And when SiO2 hit, we're like, well, wait a minute. We've been using SiO2 in our products since 2009.
Right.
We just didn't know to run it up the flagpole.
Right.
So SEMA was good to us. We did meet a lot of people, but until we got to MTE and started doing the Southern Detailers Conference to get in with this group of people here, like people say, it's like family.
Yeah.
We've been accepted now. People know who we are. We get more recognition from these shows than we ever did out of SEMA. So,
Yeah. What's interesting to me is, a lot of times people look at shows like the Southern Detailers Conference or the Mobile Tech Expo, and they're like, look, they're a little smaller. They complain that Mobile Tech Expo's flooded with PDR guys, and then the Southern Detailers Conference isn't as big as they would like it to be. But it's interesting because I was talking to Sean Kozer, and he's like, man, I've had a fantastic show. I've sold so much product, right? And I think a lot of it comes down to kind of your attitude about the show, how you interact, your energy. I mean, the Onyx booth's been nonstop, because they have positivity and they're showing their product. And, I've seen a lot of people over there talking to you one-on-one, right?
We've had a great show. It's more intimate when you're in a small setting like this, because at shows like SEMA, when they come to see you at your booth, then they walk to the next hall, they forgot about you.
Yeah.
Now they're over here with the hot rods.
Yeah.
So being in this building with people in the industry, and that's all they're here for, that's what gets you on the map.
Yeah. I think that's the key, and being innovative with products. I mean, you guys' story and ours is very similar. Jody and I started this company in 2009. The first time I ever went to Mobile Tech Expo was 2008. We'd go to Mobile Tech Expo and people would go, "Why in the hell do I need software?" But and now anybody can't live without it. And so now it's funny, and we embrace it. We're the old guys. They tease us about being the old guys and stuff. We're just totally fine because it doesn't matter. And we that knowledge and that background that we have from back then brings it forward. And we've got features, and we're just like the other product companies in the industry. You guys are innovating all the time, but you can also rely on that longevity and say, hey, we've been doing this a long time. We've got tried and true products that we know work.
We've got 3 chemist backgrounds on staff. So we've got one in Florida still working.
Wow.
We've got one in North Carolina, and the owner of our company has a chemist background as well.
Wow.
So we're constantly working on stuff new. We actually have some samples over here on the table of our new water-based real ceramic coating, not the SiO2 spray that you see so much of. It's got real ceramic in it. It's water based. It's a 1-year coating. It's going to make a great topper for any ceramic coating on the market. So we're always looking for something. We want to be different. Got to be the first ones out there too.
Yeah.
And,
So with that new product you're talking about, is it considered a topper or is it considered a coating?
it is considered a ceramic coating.
Okay.
It can double as a topper as well. If you've already got a car that's ceramic coated, you can put this on as a topper. It is a 1-year coating, but it'll also be a great topper for any ceramic.
Yeah, and I got a sample, so you have to go get
so,
your own.
So is it
You have
because
to
it's
go get your own.
it's water based? Does that mean that when you're looking at dwell times, if you've got a high spot, you can take a wet microfiber and wipe it
You
down?
should be able to wipe it right down.
Yeah.
We're looking at about a 12-hour cure. What we're going to do, we're calling this Hydrocure Technology.
Okay.
So what we're going to do in the future is take that same technology with this water-based ceramic coating and incorporate that into our waterless washes. That way, that 1-year coating, as long as you're using our products to maintain the vehicle, that 1-year coating is a coating that'll last as long as you own the car.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
That's
where
That's
we're
cool.
headed with that.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And I love that kind of innovation, right? Rod and I are always talking about, you know what, we're one innovation from taking away this aspect of the industry. But anytime you do that, it opens new aspects, right? And so it's always exciting to see the evolution of products, innovative people like you guys that are bringing products to the market. And, I think, I guess the one thing that I'm kind of always looking at is like, are you open to something new?
You have to be open.
Right? You
Yeah.
have to be open. It's like yesterday I tried the PPF and I'm like, yeah, that's interesting. I'm not sure if I'd want to do that all day, but I appreciated the opportunity to gain a respect and understanding of what it takes to do that is also what it offers the car and the customer.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's all about protecting and preserving the car. I steal this statement and I cite my source every time. Sydney Brigwin from iWash Detailing in Boise, Idaho. I love this statement. We are in the business of stopping time. I can't go backwards in time. If there's damage to a vehicle, I can only do so much, but I can take it from today going forward and I can protect it and stop time and do things to it. I can go backwards a little bit, right? We can do paint correction. We can do a little bit of wet sanding. As paints become thinner and thinner, we are going to rely more and more on ceramic coatings and on over-the-top protections to be able to continue to have that car look good years after it's there, And one of the things that just grates on my nerves is I drive down the road and I will see a car with the clear coat completely failed on it and the car's 5 years old. I'm like, how do you let it get to that point? They're so expensive nowadays.
Yeah.
You can't let it get to that point. So let's talk about how people get a hold of you guys. How do they find you? What's your website? All that kind of stuff.
Our website is CroftgateUSA.com. It's CROFTGATE USA.com. We're on Instagram. We're on all the other social media platforms as well. The way we operate is we have dealers across the United States. They buy from us. They go set up with their little car shows.
Cool.
They do details. So yeah, we do it all. We can set you up as a retailer, or we can set you up as a reseller.
Oh, that's awesome.
Very nice.
A lot of great opportunities there. So, guys, connect with Mike Steele and the Croftgate USA team. I mean, it was new for me, and I'm really excited to try your product. Thank you again for giving me a sample of it, and I'll let you know how it goes out.
Sounds great, guys.
We'll see you guys in the future.
Thank you, man.
See you guys in a little while. Bye.
See ya.